Think about it. I'll be brief today. Given his obvious and frequently stated disdain for the United States of America, it would almost have been better for Barack Hussein Obama if his birth certificate didn't verify he was a United States citizen. It would really go a long way to explaining why he dislikes this country so much. After endless lectures about all the things that we've done wrong, the global apology tour, his frequent haranguing of anybody making over $250,000 a year while still placing GE CEO Jeff Immelt on one of his leading advisory panels, it just makes no sense. I don't know why the guy took the gig that he seems to be so miserable in holding. He could step aside at any time, and perhaps had his birth certificate not shown up, might have been a little better off. But I'm going to help you out right now, Mr. President, and for all of you out there wondering how it is we fix this issue of our national debt. What do? How do we get this whole thing straightened out so that future generations are not suffering so immensely? You ready? 2 simple steps. Number 1, massive cuts to spending to the level that actually hurt somebody. They do, maybe me, maybe you. I know here in Michigan our roads won't get any worse. I know that we won't get in a much worse financial situation, so I'm not sure where that level is drawn. But it might actually mean that we have to tighten our belts a little bit, as you and I would do in our own families. Number 2, currently there are over 40% of all Americans who do not pay any federal taxes. Mr. President, before you decide to jack up the tax rate on the job creators and the earners and those who keep our economy flowing, even though it's moving slowly right now, before you do that, how about we let everybody have a little skin in the game, to borrow your phrase? How about we let everyone feel a sense of community, to borrow a phrase from Nancy Pelosi? How about we make sure that nobody is exempted from paying something into the system? At least then, when some people are over 45, 47, 48, over 50% of their income being given to complete strangers that they don't know and aren't accountable for how they spend it, at least then we'll know that everybody's doing something. Little advice for you. Stand up in front of the nation and say, I have decided to institute the fairest policy I can think of. From this day forward, everyone will contribute something to this national debt. Everyone. And then we'll talk about the definition of fairness. Think about it.